Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Peace be upon you all. It's me again, Bahijah, Sheibanee, your bcba. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. Okay, in my last video, I spoke about how to become an RBT and what an RBT does. Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to talk about the no-nos of the RBTs. I'm going to just talk about 5 things that any RBT, whether in-home or center-based, shouldn't do, but more so in-home RBTs, because the BCBAs are not hovering on over you every time to see what you're doing wrong. So you should take it upon yourself as an RBT not to do these 5 things I'm going to list. I mean, we have other things, but this is what I think is most important, okay? The first one is do no harm, okay? It doesn't matter who the client is, whether it's an adult you're dealing with or you're dealing with a kid, whatever it is, as long as we call it a client and they are your clients you're working with, do no harm to them, okay? You might think just implementing some prompting procedure is not harmful, but it might come to them as a harmful behavior because let's say they don't like to be touched and you're touching them, okay? You're being too intrusive to them. In a way, they might be emotionally hurt, okay? So do no harm means let to know who your client is and how to deal with them appropriately. If the prompting procedure is not working, change it. Make it less intrusive. Make sure you're not doing any restraint or any non-inclusive timeout procedures to your clients. Anything that would emotionally, physically, or mentally hurt the client, you avoid it like a plague, okay? Do no harm. First thing I would say. Okay, so these things are not in any particular order. I'm just going to be listing them. So the first one I talk about is what? Do no harm. All right. So the second thing I would like to talk about is not to be disrespectful to your clients. It doesn't matter the age. It doesn't matter who they are. The client involves the kid or the individual you're working with and their family. So make sure you're not being disrespectful to them. Okay. Also, I mean, you're not being disrespectful doesn't mean that you should take any disrespect from them as well. But the way you handle it will make it look more professional. They are being disrespectful to you doesn't mean you should also do it. You should bring that to your BCBA, who is your supervisor, okay? And then let them deal with it accordingly. You get out of it, let them bring everything to your BCBA, tell them everything that went down, and then let your BCBA handle it the professional way if you don't think you can do it your own way, okay? So do not be disrespectful to the client because first of all, you're representing yourself in a professional capacity. So you do that as the best way you can, okay? Handle the situation the best way. The third thing I would want to talk about is no RBT is a nanny. Okay, you're going there as a therapist, not a nanny, not a babysitter. So once you are in home, you're working with a client, and the mom wants to even go out for 5 minutes and leave you alone with the client, nope, walk out and tell them then you end the session, and then you can take it up the another time, or when she comes back and you are around, you can come back and continue. Do not be left alone with the client in the house without any member of the family. Not kids, but there should be an adult in the house. Okay, mommy, daddy, grandma, another nanny who is in the house, because you are not a nanny, you are a therapist. So make sure that when you are in home, nobody is leaving you with the kid alone. Okay, you are not a babysitter, you are not a nanny. And when you're doing toileting with the kids, make sure that you're not being left in the bathroom alone with the kid as well. We have seen so many cases where the therapists have been accused of being abusive to the clients. Okay, so if somebody was there when you were changing the kids' diapers or you were trying to clean up after them when they use the bathroom, if somebody was there, you wouldn't have been blamed, or they wouldn't be blamed, right? So make sure that you are all covered when you're doing this in-home therapy. Be covered in as much as you want to, like, be able to do things by yourself. Being in a safe zone, in a safe environment, is the best thing for you. Okay, you don't want people blaming you for doing things that are not professional. So make sure the parents are always there, or the nanny or the babysitter is always there with you when you're doing anything with the kid. Do not, I said, be left alone in the house without an adult or a family member in that house. Okay, that's the third one. The fourth one I would say is dual relationship. Okay, do not get involved with the parents in any way apart from the professional capacity that you are in there. If you're there as a therapist, stay there as a therapist. Okay, do not get friendly. Do not be a friend to the parents. Okay, you are not friends. You came there as a professional. Do your work and go. If the parents are single parents and probably, you got attracted to each other, no, no, no. You have to stop working with the kid for at least 2 years before you can get, any form of relationship with the person. Okay, but if you're there as a therapist, do your work as a therapist and go. No dual relationship, no friendship, no relationship, nothing of that sort. You're there as a therapist, be a therapist and go home. No, meet me for dinner, no, meet me for, cup of coffee, nothing like that. Do that as as you are a therapist and go home. All right. The fifth thing I want to talk about is do not implement any procedure or any behavior plan that wasn't written by your BCBA. Programs or procedures are supposed to be written by the BCBA before you can implement them at home. Do not take it upon yourself and thinking, oh, you think the kid needs this, so you're going to implement it. No, always cross-check with your BCBA. It's good that you are there, you know the kid, but you can't do things by yourself without the BCBA being in the know. So if there's any program or any behavior procedure that you think we should add, or you should add to the programs for the kid, talk to your BCBA, talk to your supervisor. Tell her that, oh, I think this and this would be good for him. You can sit down, talk to her, and then go over it. It's like, oh, okay, it's a good idea. Okay, because the BCBA wouldn't know exactly what the kid needs until she does a reassessment or comes in home and observes some things. She wouldn't know, but you are there. Yes, you know everything. But do not implement it without the BCBA saying, yes, let's do this. Let me write it, and then you implement it, okay? We love you. We love the work you do. You are the best person the go-to person. I've been at RBT before, and even when I wasn't appreciated, I still did my work as I was supposed to do, right? I didn't go over, and do something that I wasn't supposed to do. I always, wait for me to get the go ahead before I do it. All right. And those RBTs who are also getting the supervision hours, it's good to learn how to write programs, how to write plans, but don't do it without the BCB telling you to do it. Okay. Yes, it's your practice time. It's your time for you to learn how to write them. But if you tell the BCBA, she can tell you, okay, write it. And I would go over it and make sure that every procedure that is written in a plan is a good thing or is a good procedure, and then we can implement it. So always seek advice before you do anything. The first one I said, what? Do no harm. The second one I said, do not be disrespectful. The third one I said, you are not a nanny or a BCBA. You are not a nanny or a babysitter. The fourth one I said, do not engage yourself in any dual relationship with the clients. And then the last one is do not do anything in a BCBA capacity. You are just an RBT and you must follow that RBT guideline or role and play that as as best as you can. I've been a RBT before a BCBA, so I know all the do's and don'ts. So if I'm here talking about don't do things that are not in your line, I mean it, because you can get yourself easily into trouble for implementing things that you're not supposed to be implementing. Okay, I hope I was able to explain the 5 things we shouldn't do as RBTs, and we'll take this as an advice. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned as I bring more videos. So if you're new to this channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and also click on the bell. So whenever I upload, you'll be sure to get a notification so you can watch the videos, okay? If you have anything you want me to talk about, any topic you want me to talk about, any questions that you want me to actually go into details and explain to the public, you can put it on the comments section, and I will definitely go over them and see, and find a day. I think I'm still going to find a day to do the Q&A. I might probably do it live, I'm not sure, but let me know. Okay, you want me to do a live one? Let me know. Okay, I can do a live one, or I can just do a pre-recorded version and I'll just put it on the channel. Let me know. Put it on the comment section, okay? I like all the thumb ups. Please keep giving me the thumbs ups. All right, thank you so much. Until my next video, stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless you.